The Funhouse, directed by Tobe Hooper, most well known for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Poltergeist. Does this Funhouse have any, fun in it? Well, we're going to talk about it and how I think it deserves to be mentioned more when talking about Tobe Hooper's classic horror films. The Funhouse follows four friends who visit a carnival, despite the female lead's father warning her not to go due to previous incidents at this carnival. Well, it's a horror movie, so basically she says, "Screw you, Dad." Well, not really, but she lies and goes anyway. When the friends arrive, they enjoy all the festivities of freak show, magic show, and many other oddities, till they make a dare to stay all night in the funhouse after the carnival closes. Till they realize some of the workers at the funhouse aren't all that friendly and may have been hiding something in plain sight. So yeah, I really like this movie, like a bunch. I'm a sucker for carnival and theme park settings in films, specifically horror films like Hellfest and even Child's Play 3 during the third act. Because to me, carnivals and theme parks are already eerie environments to them, and they're already a bit sketchy because you're surrounded by hundreds, if not thousands of people you don't know. And even the workers are basically trying to convince you to do things. So it's just a setting, in my eyes, that can turn bad really quickly, especially if panic sets in because people just freak out. This film specifically works in that setting because it shows all the great things in a carnival. You get animal-based freak shows like a two-headed cow, you get magic shows, you get Ferris wheels, you get carousels, and so much more, which leads to the sets looking incredible. The interior and exterior locations are gorgeous and really unique, which also is aided by it being, the carnival funhouse setting. This was also released 3 years after Halloween, which exploded and became a horror icon and changed basically horror films and how they're made, which I believe Tobe Hooper spoofs a bit in the opening that I adored because it features a POV perspective of a killer stalking a woman who is, topless, just like the original Halloween. I'm just sitting there like, oh, no way, they're actually copying Halloween. This is awesome. And I was actually really excited for it. Despite the poster and how the trailers are set up, this isn't a slasher movie. It is, but not really. This is more in line with a creature feature mystery that has really great practical effects. And without spoiling anything, I actually felt really bad for the villain ? And I say it with a question mark because, like Tobe Hooper's Texas Chainsaw, we understand and feel a bit bad for the antagonists because we see that they aren't treated fairly and they are essentially being manipulated. Also, like in Texas Chainsaw, this film isn't very bloody and gore-filled. It has a lot of implied violence, and for me it works, which I know a lot of gore hounds won't like it, but, to each our own. But I can also see why so many people find this film boring. It takes almost an hour to get going, so if you don't connect with the characters, it could be a real slog to sit through. But I really like the cast of main characters, especially the female lead. She gave me very big, young Jamie Lee Curtis vibes, and I like that. The cast, the sets, the story, it all really vibed with me. So I personally believe the Funhouse should be talked about more often when speaking of Tobe Hooper, especially with its thematic undertones. It belongs right alongside Texas Chainsaw and Poltergeist as one of Tobe Hooper's best films. So feel free to leave your thoughts below, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Keep trying to do better and keep being good people.